I am currently fresh out the shower this morning. That's a lie. Fresh out the bath, and I'm having the morning. And I'm having like the shower slash bath this morning, even though I am on my way to the yard in a second to do a spa day for Ringo, so I'm probably going to end up filthy soon. But I'm on my own this morning, and it's very rare for me to be on my own on a weekend, Saturday morning. My boyfriend is out doing car things, so I'm here on my own this morning, and I thought actually while I've got the time and the peace, I'm going to have a really peaceful me morning. So skincare is basically done. I do just want to try a new product with you, which I haven't tried yet, not an ad either by the way. What SPF do I want to use today? The only step I've got left to do in my routine today is my SPF, so I'm using my favourite, which is the BeautyPie one. Give it a good little shake. This is a primer as well as a factor 50. But I've got this to try, which is the Tanlux Super Gloss SPF 30. And it's illuminating bronzing drops, but I can't get hold of, as I'm sure the rest of the world can't get hold of, the Drunk Elephant ones. So I picked up these to try instead. And the fact that they've got the fact that they have factor 30 in them as well, I just think is a really cool thing. So I'm going to mix it in with my SPF, and I'm not going to add too much because I just want to see how well the product works basically. I'll leave the link down below if we end up liking it, but it's not an ad, so you know. So adding my SPF next door. I decided to not do my skincare routine with you guys this morning because I feel like I've been doing it on quite a few videos recently, so you probably know what's going on in my... So I currently look like this, but ooh, there's no scent to it, which I like. I mean, as you can see, this is the best factor 50 ever. There is no white cast and it blends seamlessly. I feel like that's just added a really nice, like, you can see, let me zoom it in. This camera zooms in so slowly. Okay, we're zoomed. I work that into my hairline. I feel like for no makeup days, this is going to be game changing. The only thing I did differently up here to here is I added 2 dots up here. So let me add another half a dot. So if I add an extra half a dot to each side of my cheeks. Okay, half, add a bit more. I mean, it blends out beautifully. And it blends into my skincare beautifully as well. I feel like this is game changing, especially as it has extra factor, and especially as it has extra factor in it. Oh my god. I really wish this was an ad now because I'm loving this. And I picked this up just on Boots actually. Oh my goodness. I'm obsessed. Let me zoom you back out again. We're going further in. But also what I wanted to share with you guys, this again isn't an ad. I have been sent these products, but I don't need to share them with you. I've been trying them out for the last week, 10 days, before I said anything about them because I wanted to try them before I showed them to you guys. And yes, they've been sent to me, but as I say, this isn't an ad. I'm not being paid to say this. I've been loving them. It's from a brand called TEMPLESPA. Everything is scented, so if you do have sensitive skin, this isn't going to be for you. But it's scented in like a spa type fragrance, if that makes sense. They are very luxurious. They aren't budget products, I will say that much. This is the serum here. This serum is £50, I think. It's the Let's Concentrate Skin Glowing Serum. It's a vitamin C serum. It is personally, to me, amazing. I obviously do use a lot of like glow enhancing skincare products, so I wasn't going to notice the biggest difference because the majority of my products are, you know, glow enhancing. But I've noticed even more of a difference when I use this, especially like when I wake up in the morning and there's nothing on my skin. My skin looks more glass-like than usual. The Truffle Noir moisturiser, again, this is quite a spenny product. I think she's around £70 to £100. This moisturiser is amazing. This is for anti-aging and it really does feel luxurious. That's the only thing I will say, is it's a shame that the prices aren't lower down the line, but the products, they are really good, and I wasn't expecting them to be as good as what they are, to be fair. They arrived, I was thinking, I haven't heard of the company before, had a little bit of a research on it, and the reviews were all like 5 stars, so I thought, oh okay, well I'll definitely try it on my skin, and I have been loving them. Still loving BeautyPie, but I'm incorporating this in with my BeautyPie. And the toning essence, again, this is great just for like a hydration, even during the day, like even like now, once I've done my skincare, if I know that I'm going outside in the cold, I'll just do this. This is less, I think this is under 20. I'm not sure how much under 20, but it's quite a big bottle, and as you say, it's scented. It's not heavily scented, it just smells like a luxurious spa. So yeah, I'm loving using those. I'll leave them linked down below. I've also got the hand cream and the lip balm, both really, really lovely as well. So I'll leave everything that I've got linked down below. The thing that I've done differently today is I've used, while I was in the bath, I did put a face mask on, and this is the Fruity Zyme, I want to say is how you pronounce it, from BeautyPie. It's an AHA resurfacing 5-minute facial. Second time I've used it. I used it once, and I'm now going to be using it once a week. So I used it last Saturday or Sunday. Today's Saturday. Oh my god, the texture of my skin. My skin literally feels as soft as butter. It's a super good product. So I'll leave that link down below. That link will be an affiliates link. And ignore the prices, because when you see the prices of these, if you join up and become a member, you get like 80% off. So I think this ended up being like £10, and it's a very big bottle. It's along the lines of £10. So that's that. The other thing that I'm going to do before I leave my bathroom and head to the yard and get dressed is apply some new products that have literally just arrived through the door. Again, not an ad, I have been sent them, and I do have an affiliates link. The company's called SWEED, and I've been using their eyelashes for ages actually. And every time I use false eyelashes, I do use this company before I started working with them. Even though I'm not really working with them, they've just been sent in PR. It's a difficult one to decide what to say and how to say it. But this is their Pro Eyelash Serum, and it's new, and I haven't used it before. So I'm going to apply this on top of my lashes first, and then they just sent me the mascara. So we're going to try that as well, and just see what we think. We're just having a little morning of trying new products. Nothing more that I love than girly mornings. The first thing off the bat, I feel like I'm applying that really weirdly, is I love that the applicator isn't like a flimsy brush. Like, I'm applying this and it stays quite solid, so the brush isn't going like all over my eyelid. Precise is the word I'm looking for. So the brand actually sent me some of their eyelashes the other day, and I tagged it on my story, and the CEO of the company actually contacted me and said, I've just sent you some more products. So that is how I've managed to get these, and I do have an affiliate link, but it's not an ad, like I'm not being paid to use. So next up I'm going to be using the mascara, but look how cute the packaging is with super cute little clouds on. It's a really nice like Tiffany blue colour as well, it's very pretty. So first time using, this is the only form of like makeup I'm going to be putting on today because I CBA to put anything else on. I feel like my skin just needs a day of love. So let's apply. Ooh. Let me come in here and apply it with you guys. I just want the lighting to be, if I hold the camera to the window. My camera's going to die at any second. It's really difficult applying it like this. Fabulous. It's a hard brush, but a really liquidy product. It's amazing at separating the lashes. Let me zoom you in. Yeah, I really, really like this. I think this is so lovely. Look at my eyelashes. This is a great mascara. Now the camera died, so I'm back on here, but I'm genuinely shocked. Oh god, this camera's so much better. I'm genuinely shocked at how lovely this has made my eyelashes. Like, this is gorgeous. I like it. Anyway, that's me ready for the day. Just mascara. This is my Sony one, but the other one is just so easy to put in my pocket, but it only allows me to do like 5 minutes of recording and then it dies. So Canon, you really need to step your game up on vlogging cameras. But anyway guys, I'm going to get changed and dressed, and I will see you after that and we can head to the ad. Well, I look slightly more put together now. I've just tied my hair back. I'm sorting out my cameras because they I'm just sat in my office sorting out my cameras because I feel like before I go to the yard for a day of filming, I just want to make sure everything is working, because otherwise I get there, I'm a little bit stuffed, I end up having to film on my phone, which is just never quite the same. And I want to now the weather's perking up a little bit, I want to be focusing a lot more on my YouTube, and I have been obviously posting 1 video a week, which isn't good enough, so I'm going to be hopefully I'll be back up to 2 videos a week very soon. Anything you want to see from me, let me know in the comments section down below. I know a lot of my following is equestrian based, my videos will always be based around equestrian, but I love lifestyle, I love watching lifestyle videos, so if I can incorporate those into my videos too, I will be. So I really hope you guys don't hate that so much. I also do know that there's people that love that side of it as well, so I just hope I can keep everybody happy. And just kind of change it up a little bit. There's also no equestrian influencers that do the lifestyle thing too, so I hopefully it kind of makes me stand out a little bit from the rest, and gives me my own kind of like authenticity and things like that. So yeah, so I'm going to, if I told you I'm giving Ringo a spa day today, so he actually hasn't had a bath since September. The sun's out today, and it is slightly warmer. I obviously don't want to give him a chill by any means, but he is absolutely filthy underneath everything. He just needs a bath. I'm also going to trim his mane. His mane is in dire need of some TLC, so I think I'm going to do that when it's wet while he's underneath the solarium. The plan of today, also going to ride, and yeah, just going to be a spend the day with, and yeah, I think it's going to end up just being a bit of a spend the day with me and Ringo. So this one is definitely more equestrian focused and based. But my videos are just going to be, I think from now on, other than the occasional like day out at a show, or you know, singular videos like I'm doing this today or this is happening, they're mainly going to be lifestyle videos where I just take you around with me for a few days at a time, and then post twice weekly of you just coming around with me, and I really hope you guys end up enjoying it. Here is Mr. Handsome. Oh, you're so beautiful. Also, he's had his toes done this week. Look how amazing they look. They literally look fresh as fresh. And he's got the Naked Horse Pedi Spa Foil on, which is my favourite. And I got a discount code, which is in the description box as per. But oh, his toes, they look so beautiful. They do. You look so beautiful. So, he's all groomed and ready for me, to be fair. I was going to bath him, but I've literally just got back to the yard and it's absolutely Baltically freezing. So I'm not bathing him today because it's just not fair. Before I tack him up, I'm going to give him a super quick hair trim, I think, and just maybe try and thin it out a little bit, get rid of some of the ends, and just give him a little bit more of a tidy up, even though he does look so beautiful. And then we're going to ride, and then we're going to hack after we've ridden. We are everything, my darling. Yeah, we are. My little baby. I'm also so cold. I'm back in my equidry. I thought spring was on its way, and it's really not. And I also do have a discount code for the equidry if you haven't got your hands on one yet, because they are life-changing for an equestrian in the winter. You may look like you're wearing a bin bag, but underneath you feel like you're still in your duvet at home. Thank you. Hello, hello. There, and then hopefully you can hear me slightly better. I'm using this thing that I got on Amazon. It's like a thinning comb. I'm going to try underneath first before I go and ruin anything on the top. Should we try down here? I don't really know how it's how you use it though, Dingo. A bit of practice down here. I'm assuming you just brush down. Yeah, okay, that works. Or hopefully just make it a little tiny bit more manageable, perhaps. Yeah, that's done quite a nice job, Dingo. Okay, that makes sense. Get rid of any deady ends you've got, darling. Okay, just thin it out a little bit. I think this is better than the comb because I'm starting from the root, whereas the comb starts from like midway, so you get like strangly bits. Oh, they're not very bright there. That's the only thing. I might have to keep turning around so you guys can actually see what's getting done. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, this is the way to go for thinning. Wow. Is it nice? You loving it? Are you loving it, loving it, loving it? You're loving it like that. Wow. Okay. This is exactly what you needed, wasn't it, Dingo? It's just a little bit of a mini pamper. It's getting so dark. Okay, let's try that. Now this area is quite thin, so I don't want to be taking too much from here. Just take a little bit. It's got so lovely and long, Dingo. That here's where it's super thick. The dirt that's coming out with it, Dingo, you really do need a bath. You have so much build up of products, you do. So I'm trying to
you want some macaroni cheese?
Yeah!
Woo! Bless her. Mac and cheese! This is a big old thick bit. Let's get some of the underneath of this, maybe. You don't like that? Oh, the sun's coming out now, didn't go a bit. It's better, isn't it? Didn't you feel it today? I'm sorry, did I come at the wrong time? Yeah, of course I can. Good boy. This one looks so much better now. Yeah, so much better. This is really good. I'm going to link this, guys, in my Amazon storefront because my hands are black because his mane's disgusting, but it wasn't that expensive and this is doing a really good job at thinning. I was not expecting this. I've got the solo comb rake, which is not good because it puts the mane all at different lengths and then makes it really messy and actually doesn't work that well. This, I'm very impressed with. I feel like it's old school, and old school definitely works the best. Let's do a little twist and just try and get some of this back bit out. You're a pretty boy. You are the prettiest. Darling. Beautiful. You are. Your new haircut. I've got super dirty hands. Look at the colour of those. Gorgeous. Just going to tip it down. I think we'll definitely keep our equi-dry on today. We will. A little bit every single time I come up, it will eventually just get a lot better. Won't it? Okay, it'll get easier, more manageable. Okay. You baby likes to go. Okay, I have got literally the last tiny amount of regrey. Let's just pop some through. Yeah, a little bit in there. Okay, time to get tacked up and ride. I'm so cold. So the first thing I'm going to do, what have I done with it? I don't really want to touch it because my hands are disgusting, but it's too cold to go and wash my hands right now. I've got this little ear thing, which I didn't think I was going to have to need again this year, but anyway, here we are. It's from Aztec. I'm going to be a little bit deaf on my hack, but fashion. It's just going to keep my ears warm, hopefully. Okay. Oh, big shake. Tidied up. Okay. Low pony vibes today. Pad colour choice today. Wisteria. Wisteria. Beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Ringo, do you want to breathe in the microphone? Do some ASMR. Hello, hello, hello. You look so beautiful, even with all your messy hair. Me again. What I've clipped is coming back through. Okay. Oh, cold, and I think I might have forgotten my gloves, which I'm going to cry about. Okay. Boots on. Hats on. Do I have gloves? Yes. Oh my god. I'm in my own little world. I got gloves, I'm so excited. I actually thought I'd forgotten them, but it's a great day. Oh, and the sun's shining. Sun's shining. Finally. Oh, it's ridiculous. I'm so over it now. Sun's shining now, Dingo. Sorry, darling, you bored. I take so long, don't I? I'm sorry. A little pamper sash for the best boy. Yeah. New birdie. Good boy. You're the bestest. Even your body partner's doing again. Everything's going so fast, Dingo. It is. Okay. Right, Dingo. Where are you off to? Hello, Dingo. Where are you going? On this way, chicken. This way, chicken licking. Right. Let's go ride in the cold and pray that the sun remains out. Come on, chicken licking. How are you? Okay, here we are. On board. Gorgeous colour saddle pad. The sun is shining. It is absolutely freezing. I've still got my equestrian on. But it is making it slightly more pleasurable to ride in because it's keeping me slightly warmer. Because it is at least keeping me nice and warm. He's got a bit of a cough, so he's got dust allergies. I was put on hay by accident this week because of haylage for like 3 days, so he is a bit coughy. So straight back onto haylage. But I don't know how much schooling work I can do. And then because he's not been in the field, I'm like, do I take him on the hack when he hasn't been out of the field? And he can really do with being in school before, just to get some energy. But if I go to trot, he's going to cough. So I just don't really know. One of those days where I'm like, what to do. But it's very, very pretty, and the sun is shining, and it's lovely now, whereas it was very dark and grey when I arrived. So at least I'm doing some main school work. Let's give them the sun chance to come out. Hello there, guys. It is now 2 days later. It is now the 28th of February. I can't believe it's March tomorrow. It is absolutely crazy how fast this time has literally flied. I cut the video short the other day because Ringo started, because I think I mentioned to you that Ringo's got a cough. It's not an awful cough in any way whatsoever. He has dust allergies, and just every now and then, and it's usually around this time of year, and I don't know whether it's because, sorry, I'm talking so fast. Whew, let me take a breath. I don't know whether it's because the weather is having a bit of a change up and it's going between dry and wet and it's maybe more dusty, or like he's maybe his airways are getting used to dust again. I don't know. I do know that he had a little bit of hay last week, which wouldn't have helped, not that anybody knew, but he, you know, he's not allergic to hay as such, but any form of dust he does get really bad dust allergies for, and he does cough. He also does cough on cue. He does cough the second he sees a bridle if he feels a little bit coughy, otherwise he won't cough at all. And the main thing with him is not getting him used to having a cough, because he will use it as an excuse, because he'll then know every time he goes into trot or canter and has a cough, he comes back to walk. He is very clever in that sense. So everything with him at the moment's been wetted. His haylage is even being wetted. His food's being a little bit more sloppy, than usual. Out a lot more, you know, getting a lot more fresh air and things like that. So he is on the mend. I've given him 2 days off, so it's now 2 days since I last saw you. And I felt bad because I didn't really do very much with him on Saturday other than obviously give him a spa, but in terms of work, I probably rode him for about 10 minutes, 95% of that being in walk, because every time I did go to trot he had a bit of a cough, and I don't want to ride him on a cough, A, because obviously it's not very pleasant for him, but it's B, not very pleasant for me having to ride a horse that's coughing here and there. So I gave it a miss. I was supposed to hack that day as well, but it was one of those days he hadn't been out in the field yet, and he just needed to have a bit of a trot round. It was pretty cold again. It's gone back to minus numbers as well, so I'm back in literally a million layers. I thought we were having spring. So it's just one of those days where he could have done with 5-10 minutes trotting and cantering around first. And especially as we've only got road hacking here, you can't go and have a blast on the hack, if that makes sense, to let go of any steam. So he'd have probably just jogged the whole way around, which again wouldn't have been very pleasant. So I decided to just knock it on the head. We haven't got any shows or anything coming up, he can chill for a bit. So I'm back up today. I'm back up today not to ride, actually. I'm going to lunge him to see how he is after a couple of days off and a couple of days on wet food. And then if he is back to normal, then I'll ride tomorrow. If not, I'll lunge him again tomorrow. I'm in London actually on Thursday. I'm going to London with Karen Millen. I can't believe it. I am going to vlog it. I just can't believe what's happening at the moment in life. It's kind of a bit crazy. So I'm doing that, but I will vlog that for a separate vlog. Obviously that will be a lifestyle video, not an equestrian video, but it's one of those days I do want to document because I can't believe it's happening. It's my first ever event in London as well in terms of what I do for work, so that's incredible. So yeah, I can't do anything with him on Thursday, but I can obviously get back up in lunch on Friday if he's still coughing a little bit. But I just thought I'd give him a bit of a lunch today. I'm up here bright and early because I think it's going to be the easiest way for me at the moment. Now work is getting so busy and I'm getting used to the busyness, so my body's tired. I also feel like the last few days the last week I have been knocked out. Unsure why. I've just done about 5 days ago a Holland Barrett vitamin order, and I'm now taking magnesium, iron, turmeric and some probiotics I got as well at the same time to try and help energy wise, because it's just been flat to the point that I'm getting decent sleep and I am knocked out. It was like my feminine week last week, but I don't usually get that knocked out, so I am actually feeling a bit more energetic, but I am actually feeling a little bit more energetic today. But I do just think, well, work's getting busier, spring summer's coming, I think it's probably more beneficial for me to come early in the mornings before he goes out in the field, you know, come up, ride, and then I've got the rest of the afternoon to edit, film, do all those other kind of things, and know that I've got my priorities straight and I'm sorted first, which obviously is Ringo. So I'm here. It's nice and sunny actually today, which is lovely. So I have got my sunglasses on. I need to find my earmuffs, which I'm hoping are still in my car. I wasn't expecting to see them again this year, but until the winter, but here we are. So yeah, let's go and lunge Ringo. I'm going to put you guys probably on a time lapse on my phone because I don't think my camera will film for that long. And yes, I'm going to be very, very basic, never copy what I do, but I'm probably just going to lunge in a head collar today. Hi, beautiful boy. You're so beautiful. Handsomest child. It's so cold again, isn't it, Tinkerbell? I'm literally going to do the quickest, she's just going to do the quickest and easiest job of lunging you, my darling. I'm literally just going to throw a head collar on and do 15 minutes of trotting and just see how your little cough is. Let's have a little walk around. Baby. Oh, your coughing out a little bit. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but sometimes fresh air and a little bit of movement, even for us humans, is quite good. When I hunt for lunch. My hairbrush is laying over, but it's gone straight back to the There's literally no shot there. You see a lunge, but Ringo's like, what's going on? Where are we going? Okay, honey bunny, where do you want to be lunged to? Should I jump? Okay, should I face it up? I will put in phone. I reckon. About there, do you reckon, Dingo Bear? And all your little friends can have a little watch of you.
sleep, my veins run dry, I'm empty. I can't see, I'm blinded by this concrete. And I should call you, see what you've been up to. I've been wondering, how far did you go in 7 months? I bet you're happy and don't think that much about me. Here I am, not knowing how to move on without you. Without you. New face, same old good anxiety. Where's your irony? Just smile wide, 'cause I got everything I need, but not what I wanted. 'Cause I just wanted you. And if I could, I'd leave this city too. I don't blame you. And I should call you, see what you've been up to. I've been wondering, how far did you go in 7 months? I bet you're happy and don't think that much about me. Here I am, not knowing how to move on without you. Oh, without you.
Well, I'm looking a little bit cold and windswept. Oh my god, it is very windy out there and absolutely freezing. You can see how red my nose is, hopefully, anyway. My face is cold. I'm actually glad I didn't ride today, because being that much higher up, it was going to really flippin' hurt. I'm going home. I'm going to... Oh, lost the light now. This camera is the worst camera I think I've ever used in my life, but it serves a purpose in other areas. So, I'm going to leave this video here now, guys. I feel like hopefully there's enough content on it for like a bit of a horsey few days with me. Ringo's cough, you probably saw in the video, it's not horrendous. He probably coughed about 6 times throughout the 20 minutes of lunging, but a good few times per stunt, but no. He was coughing, obviously. He obviously coughed more when he was in canter, which I didn't do very much of, but every now and then he decided to push himself into canter. And then he'd coughing him at trot. And as soon as he was in trot for like 1 or 2 strides, it stopped. So I think it's getting better, because the other day he was coughing even in the walk. But that might have been because he had a girth on, and you just don't know. So I'm going to lunge, so I'll come back up and lunge him tomorrow, see how he is. And I think I will need to get the vet out and get him on some Ventapulmin, or, you know, some Easy Breathe or something extra than just wet feed, by the sounds of it. Bless his heart, he's obviously just got a proper cough. So that'll be fine, so he'll be fine soon. My lorry is still in for servicing anyway, so it's not as if we can go anywhere, which typically he's going really well at the moment and is ready for a lesson, but I haven't got a lorry either, so hopefully the lorry's back in the next few days, fingers crossed. And then at least it's kind of all steams ahead, hopefully then for the spring. So that is Ringo's update. Apologies for me literally looking like an ogre, but it's winter, it's equestrian, it's first thing in the morning, and I really don't care too much. So yeah, I hope you're all really well. I hope you've enjoyed this video. My next video, I think, will probably be the Karen Millen day out, which I hope will be a really, really lovely vlog, even if you are just purely just an equestrian watcher. I hope it's going to be a good vlog. I hope it's going to be a really good day. I'm nervous about getting the train back from London on my own late at night. That is the one thing I am a little bit like about, but I'll be fine. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. Bye.